Hello there YouTube, it's Conspiracy Boy here with another Carboot Haul video. We went to 4 car boot sales today, found some good stuff, and but just not a single turtle or ghostbuster or nothing too much to whet my fancy, but still some good stuff. We'll start down here with this lot of 3 Harry Potter wall plaques. Some of the boxes have got a little bit of sun damage to them, but overall the boxes aren't in too bad a shape. They're all nice and mint inside. This is the Gryffindor house one at the end here. The Harry Potter one's still sealed and it's still a plastic bag, and the Hogwarts one's open. They were £1 each, and I'm about to list them on eBay. They're in the draft section ready to go. I think they'll be worth more than £1 personally. But I've just found that I can only list 20 items a month for free on eBay, and I've just hit my first 20 items, and so now listings at 35p. So some things that I listed at £1 and sold for £1.05 last week, I'd probably lose money on. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do, whether I'm going to keep my auction starting at 99p if I can lose money on them. This Lego was one of the last bits I bought at the end of the day. She wanted £2 for this playset. I was just drawn to it because I really like the minifigure on there. On focus. Put him down, we can focus on him a bit better. Yeah, so I really like this little minifigure that they had there at the front. There we go, focused. And then they have this bit here, which is actually a little safe. Inside the safe there's a load of money. It looks like a bomb at the back. She wanted £2 for that. £1 for this playset here. This little vehicle. And 50p for this one. I really like this guy with the golden hair, the gold tooth, the gold gun, and the little golden T-Rex statue. She wanted 50p for that, so I offered her £3 for the lot. Probably normally wouldn't pick stuff like this up all the time. It seemed a bit expensive, I would have thought, if you'd asked me a couple of weeks ago. For seeing what this stuff sells for on eBay, I'll probably bundle this together as a lot. I genuinely wouldn't be surprised if you got sort of £10 for that tiny amount of Lego, and maybe sort of 3 for this thing. It seems madness how much Lego seems to be going for. I'll tell you a bit more about that at the end. What else did we get? We got these 2 very retro games for 50p each. This says it plays on the Spectrum, and this I think is just a PC game, because it's a little floppy disk. I'm going to put those straight on eBay and see what the demand is like for those. It was 10p for these Minecraft things. I thought Minecraft's very popular at the moment. It might be worth just grabbing these for 10p and sticking them straight on. I don't have any other Minecraft stuff that I can bundle it with. But I thought for 10p, free listings, you don't have to worry. But if the listings are now 35p, then yeah, I'm rethinking that now. I also found this in a little box for 20p. It's a Jurassic Park dinosaur from the 2006 variety. And then one of the local toy traders at one of the last car boots had these boxes of dinosaurs, and I spotted this Jurassic Park dinosaur at the top of the box. They were 50p a piece, or 3 for £1. So I had a rummage trying to find some more JP. We found this other Jurassic Park Velociraptor, and this, which I haven't seen before, it's sort of like a very baby Tyrannosaurus Rex. I would imagine it came with an egg, and the top of the egg came off and revealed this inside. It says 1997 Jurassic Park. So yeah, I was chuffed to get those 3 for £1, and then I noticed he had another box of action figures, 3 for £1. I found a couple of Bucky O'Hares, and the lizard bad guys, the crocodile things, Bucky himself, and then this character who I was unsure about, but turns out to be Morbius from the Vampire Wars Spider-Man series. He's missing his tail, but when you get 3 for £1, they work out 33p each. I think it's a good price for things like Jurassic Park and other collectibles. We got this book here, This was 50p for Spider-Man, Return of the Sinister Six. I might keep hold of this and offer it to my cousins because they've started reading comic books, so it's always good to pick them up for me now. This Spider-Man that I thought was some sort of camera, I was very confused, but the people at Action Figure Identification, a Facebook group, said that it is actually projector Spider-Man. And they were right, you can pull this down and you can actually put the projectors in there, put a battery in, turn the light on, and it shows a bit of the show, photo by photo, frame by frame sort of thing. So that was a good find at 20p, but yeah, shame it's missing the disc, so it doesn't actually work, but it's got to be worth more than 20p, I'm sure. So this big, heavy, chunky figure, it was a more modern Marvel one. I think it was 2005. Yeah, 2005. Didn't recognise him, but apparently it's the Beetle. This one was £1, but I thought because it was so big and chunky, it was probably one of the more desirable of the Marvel figures range. This little Lego torch was £1. Just about still works. I had this Obey hat. The lady wanted either 50p or £1 for it. Either way, I thought that was a really good price for official Obey merchandise. If it was the knockoff stuff, it's not worth it, but for the real stuff, it's definitely worth £1. She also had an Obey t-shirt that she was selling for £3, and when I pulled it out, it had all bite marks in it from moth, so I'm just glad I check some things sometimes. These items were 20p each. Little Pocahontas there, a little wizard from some sort of Disney film, little witch lady, and a little Iron Man Mega Bloks figure there too. There was a box marked 30p each, or 50p each, or 3 for £1, and I saw this Dr. Octopus, so I thought, yeah, we'll have him for 33p. Wasn't any other action figures in there, but they did have this bag, which has all these tiny little, very small Harry Potter type figures in, sort of squeezy ones. I've never seen these before. Definitely just going to bundle them up and stick them on eBay, and it will look like there's a lot of Harry Potter stuff in my account. The last one, I couldn't find anything in there at all, so I ended up finding a load of these odd looking Mickey Mouse type characters. So yeah, stuck them, had all that for £1. Saw a lady with this, the Batmobile. It's the one where you push the buttons and the guns pop out and lights up and makes sound and whatnot. It does have lots of scuff marks on it. I don't know if that will come out on the camera very well, but lots of scuff marks. I'll see if I can get them off. It was only 50p, and it does have a Batman in here as well. Sometimes I pay 50p for a Batman figure anyway, so to get the whole vehicle as well, I'm just going to try and clean that up as much as I can. I can't even open that with one hand, you know. There we go. Trying to open the wrong bit. So yeah, it came with a Batman as well. So for 50p, I thought we'd have that and stick that on the bay, see how it goes. I also have another one of these, so I might keep one that's in better condition. Same seller, also had this Playmobil vehicle here. She wanted 50p for that too. I really don't like Playmobil. It takes up a lot of space, it doesn't seem to have any value. But 50p and in good condition, I thought I could bundle it with this one that we got about 3-4 weeks ago in a £2 box that I was trying to get rid of. They're both from the City Service range, so I'll put the two together, maybe see if we can dig a couple of figures out from one of the boxes and stick them on eBay, knowing that this cost me way under £1 for the items. Hopefully they should sell quite well. This was a bit strange, definitely not the type of thing I expect to find at Carboot Sale when I go in the morning. This was Bluntman and Chronic action figures, still sealed in the box. These are Kevin Smith's Jay and Silent Bob characters' alter egos from their comic book line. I'm actually a really big fan of Kevin Smith and Jay and Silent Bob as a whole, but I own these, but I've opened mine and the sun has damaged the characters' hairs really badly. So it's nice to have them sealed. I'm not sure whether I'll keep them. the fella literally just started taking stuff out of his car, and it was at that moment where everyone's just swarming him. So I said, how much for these? He said £5. I said, brilliant, that's each. And he said, no, I said, sorry, that's the pair. And he said, no, each. But I thought there's no time to waste haggling with him. For £5 each, I was happy with them. As I say, I've already got them. I might put them on eBay. I might use them to display and sell the loose ones. I'm not sure. Also had these sort of really nice, thick, heavy cotton yoga pants that were £2. They look in really good condition. They have a really heavy feel to them. So yeah, I thought they were definitely worth the money. Again, they'll either go for a friend of mine or will go straight on the eBay. Likewise with this, it's a unicorn onesie. Don't normally pick stuff like this up, but it's one of the ones that has a real sort of attention to detail. Lots of big plushy bits. I think these are called kigus, when they have like all these extra wings on the back of the unicorn. There's a big unicorn tail here as well. So yeah, this is obviously one of the more expensive onesies. This was definitely not something from Primark. These ones are normally about £30–40 new. This one was £2. Likewise, if my friend would like it, it will be staying, but otherwise it will be going straight on eBay. And one of the nicest finds I thought of the day were these. They looked in almost immaculate condition. It's showing up a lot worse on camera than it looks in reality. These shoes look almost brand new. There's the smallest amount of wear on the inside, but yeah, they are nicer than some of the shoes I have in my collection. Obviously they're a girls and they're a size 5 or 6, but yeah, they just look so clean. They're obviously quite an elusive type of Adidas ones. You don't see many people walking down the street with those, and they were £2. So again, if my friend doesn't want those will be going straight on eBay too. Got these for 50p each, some Star Wars Lethal Alliance PSP game. All of these are complete with manual. This Motorstorm Arctic Edge and Gran Turismo. They were 50p each, along with this Harry Potter, the Half-Blood Prince on the Wii. Should have checked this one. The disc's just absolutely ruined. If you can pick that up on the camera, it's just... there's probably nothing you can do with that. I'm probably just going to have to chuck that in the bin. But still, £2 for these three isn't a bad deal. I listed these on eBay, 99p for this one, 99p for those two. Had a bid on those two almost immediately, so hopefully they'll do well. Got this Sega Saturn with Sega World Soccer 98 CD, and this SNES from a seller. She was just pulling stuff out the back of a car. I went over and saw some Sinclair stuff or Spectrum stuff. Definitely before my time. There was a big keyboard, and then there was another boxed thing as to how much they were, and she said it was £6 a piece. So I thought, geez, she was very expensive. Obviously knew what she had. And then I noticed she had a battered Dreamcast. It was really badly sun damaged. Again, no cables. So I said how much, and she said £5. So I pulled up something else and said how much. She said £4. It seemed every time I picked something up, she was just dropping the price until it was in my price range. And then eventually I found the SNES just lying like this down the side. Oh, it's a SNES. How much? She said £3 for the SNES. And as I went to pay for it, I spotted a Sega Saturn. She said £3 for that, but we did £5 for the pair. So I don't own either of these consoles. Never had a Sega Saturn in my life. Really chuffed that I actually have one. I just need to hunt down some cables and controllers and see if they work. But yeah, that was one of the few things that I was really pleased with today. Also found these, Merlin's Premier League 97 sticker book. This is the second lot of sticker books in 2 weeks after never really ever seeing them out in the wild that often. This one's definitely not complete like the others I found, but it's probably one of the most desirable, I would have thought. They also had Action Man. I wasn't going to pick this one up, but I thought I'd ask her what sort of price she was talking. If she said £1 for the two, I could say, well, 50p for this one and forget that one. But she actually said 50p for the two, and I thought, well, for 20 pence or 25 pence, you might as well risk it. It does have the previous owner's name written here, but apart from that, and the fact that you have this poster in the middle, and they've started sticking the stickers on the poster, but upside down, which sort of ruins it a little bit, but Hey ho, 25 pence, can't complain. I've stuck both of those on eBay. This one's had quite a lot of looks already, but no bids or watches, so we'll see how that goes. I also got these Turtles pyjamas. They're brand new, never been washed. You can sort of tell they've got that feel to them still. They were 50p, and being a big Turtle fan, I was chuffed with those. Also this Simba pillow. It's incredibly soft. Sort of a running joke of mine, being Simba. So yeah, I was really happy to have that. And then lastly, this Academics Stadium jacket. I did try it on. It seemed about the right size, but now I get home I think it's too big. Academic's still quite an expensive clothing make, so I might just stick it on eBay, or I might take it to a festival and wear it over a jumper. That way if it gets trashed or ruined, it's only £2, no great loss. I mentioned a couple of weeks ago that I've started using eBay to try and get some funds together for the festival season. I had some surprising results. Down in the corner there is the Ice Planet playset that I was building at the end of In the Warren last week, or this week even, depending on when you watch this video. But anyway, we built that. That sold for, well, it hasn't even sold yet, and it's already at £47 something, which is crazy. Whereas this sort of playset, the Rock Raiders headquarters, that's not gained as much interest. But yeah, the £4 box of Lego from a couple of weeks ago sold for £50, and a £7 box of Lego sold for £50. So it really seems like Lego's worth a lot of money. Hopefully we'll make at least sort of £10 on that little set there, maybe even 15. It's crazy money, Lego. So yeah, I'm going to keep my eye out for more Lego from now on. I did see some today, but it was £1 a minifigure, and I thought it's probably top end price anyway. So yeah, nothing incredible to see this week, guys, but still some really nice pieces, nice finds, and good results money wise. So yeah, stay tuned for the latest information, like what happens to the shoes and the unicorn and how much everything sells for, and I'll see you in the Warren tomorrow. Thanks guys, bye.